Hello and welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. It has been a little bit since I've had any posted footage. We've been busy chasing girls basketball here with my two daughters playing in high school. And today I thought it'd be a good day to do and finish the Masters. It was 13 below this morning, and I think it's a good day to go and play the last two holes of the 2020 Masters tournament. So everyone's in the clubhouse except for Collin Morikawa and Rory McIlroy. Collin leads the tournament with a -3. Rory is even with 2 holes to play. And then Justin Thomas is sitting at 1 over in the clubhouse. So we're going to play hole 17 and 18 with the 2 leaders. And so we're going to start here. It's hole 17. It's a par 4, 440-yard hole. Handicap's 12, it's middle of the road, and Morikawa has the honors. And so what we're going to do for him is he's a 5-wood rated wood, which would go 260, put him about here. If I drop him down to the 3-wood, it's 245. I think we'll stay with the driver for him. There is no wind on this hole. It is firm today, and it is breezy, but no wind on this hole. So let's see, do we need to adjust our aim? That 5-wood rating at 260. If we go 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, he tends to be a 50-50 player. I think we'll just stay along the center line. So Morikawa tees it up. A 21 is a 6. That's going to go 255. Right 15, 5, 10, 15 into the rough. And a roll of 25 minus, but for rough 1, 2, 3. So we're going to be sitting right here at 260. Right 15. All right, that's going to bring up Rory. So Rory, with a 2-wood rating, could go 280. But I think he's not quite as straight a hitter off the tee as Morikawa is. So I think he's going to use a 3-wood. And he'll hit that 265 about here, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. He likes to go right, so we're going to aim 5 left for him. All right, Rory, a 22 is a 1, so he just crushed her. So he's going to go 275. Now we need to adjust on this hole. That's 65. So he's going to be here. He's going to go left 15, 5, 10, 15. And he's going to get a roll of 30 plus 5 in the fairway. So we're going to give him a roll of 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, we'll give him 30. He would have died off here towards the end. So he's going to be at 305. Left 15. Neither one hits the fairway. They're both in the rough, but they're both in intermediate rough. So Morikawa is the furthest back. Let's check his lie. So a 23, he's good on the lie. How about position? 55. Ball's below his feet, so it's going to be a +5 right. All right, now let's see let's get him over here. 1, 2, 3 and back. And I don't know if I want to aim for the pin. I could go over 1. I want to try to be in the center of the fairway. Try to get in he's just, don't mess up. You got a 3-stroke lead. Pars are good. So he's going to be 25, 50, 75, 125, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 175. And with a 4-wood rating, or excuse me, 4-iron rating, that's going to be a knockdown 6. So 6-iron knockdown. A 41 will be a 5. That's going to be 165. 25, 50, 75, 125, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So we go left 5, roll 5, and he is going to be, plus it went right 5, so he's over here. So he's going to be 20 yards minus, or 20 feet, minus a roll of 6. He's 14 feet from the pin. Green and regulation. Now for Rory, let's check his lie. 25 will be good. Let's check his position of the ball. 32 will be good. So he's going to be able to hit it as if it's from the fairway. So we'll bring him back to center. And Rory's going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 140. And with a 2-iron, that is going to be a pitching wedge for him. All right, so Rory swings. A 32 is a 26. That's going to go 135, 25, 50, 75, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. But it's going to go right 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then it'll have a roll of 10. So he's going to be sitting right here at 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. At 445, right 25. So he needs to approach, so we'll get him in line. And we know that this here is 30 yards, 30-yard approach shot for Rory. From the fairway, a 35 is a 2. And that'll be -5, so he's right here. 15 feet. -8 is 7 feet. All right, so Collin Morikawa has a 14-footer for birdie, and he's going to go for it. A 15 is a 12. And that's in. He makes it birdies, hole number 17, to go 1 under on the day, 4 under on the tournament. And Rory, 7-footer, needs it for par. 64 is a 23, I don't know. He shot her 1 foot past. Comebacker, 32 on a 1-footer is in, but that's a bogey. 2 over on the day, 1 over on the tournament, and going into the last hole, Collin Morikawa has a 5-stroke lead. All right. Hole number 18. So hole number 18 is dogleg right, par 4, 465 yards. It is a handicap of 4, which means 4th toughest hole on the course. And Collin will get honors. He has a 5-stroke lead. He just does not want to screw up. Just hit your fairways, get her down there. So, and with Collin, he has a wood rating of 5, His wood's gonna go 260. That's gonna put him about here. If I shorten him up, and a 3 wood takes him to 45, puts him here. And but if you don't hit it square, you're dealing with more trees. So we want to try to hit here. So we're gonna keep him with a driver. Now there is a crosswind left on this hole. And so let's roll and see. I know you're supposed to roll after the shot, but I want to get it rolled because I got to flip charts. But we're going to act as if we don't know. 24 on a blustery day is going to be no wind. All right, so Collin, we're going to go with a driver. If we hit his driver, the 260, he's got room 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2. We're going to split the difference and go right down the, going to aim 5 left. He's a 50-50 hitter. If he tended to go left, or if he tended to go right, maybe I'd move him over more, or keep him where, or keep him. If he tended to go left, I might keep him here, not knowing what the wind was supposed to do. But I think, well, he's a straightaway hitter. We'll keep him aiming 5 left. Left 5 on aiming, and he tees it up. A 54 is a 15, so that's going to be 250. He's going to go left 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to get it rattled down the branches and get knocked down. So that'll be 45. Was it a 40? Or wait, a 45, not a 54. A 45 is a 6. And so a 6 is going to be 255, right 15, 5, 10, 15. But a roll of 25 plus 5 for firmness is a roll of 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to be here 285. And that's going to be right 10. Hits a fairway. All right, now for Rory, and nothing to lose. He's going to use his driver. Now, his driver with a 2 rating, it's going to go 280, which is going to go out here. And he's got wiggle room to come back of 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So if he was a straightaway shooter, I put him here left 5. He tends to go right. I think I'm going to do that anyway. I think I'm going to put him here because there was obviously no wind effect. I think we'll put him here and take our chances. So we're going to aim 5 left for him. All right. A 33 is a 1, which is going to be 290. Here's 75, 80, 85, 90. It's going to go left 15, 5, 10, 15. And then he's just going to flat out roll in the sand trap. Which would have been here, so he's right there. So he's going to be 305. It's going to be left 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is in the sand. All right, so Morikawa's furthest out. So we're going to bring him back here to the center. And 5 holes right there. So he's going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 185. And with an iron rating of 4, that's going to be a knockdown 5-iron. So 5-iron, knockdown. Oh, and I forgot, tee shots and second shots carry 10 less. So he would have been back here. You would have been over here. You would have been right there, so you're not in the sand. I gotta remember, tee shots, second shots carry 10 less. We're going uphill. This is an uphill hole. All right, so that means I gotta add 10 more yards. I gotta try to hit it 195. Plus another, I gotta hit it 200 to get to this pin, right? 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, minus 10. So I gotta hit it 205. So Morikawa, 4 wood, actually 5 wood rating. Be pretty close to his 4-iron. So it's actually going to be just a straight, it's going to be a 4-iron shot for him. So a 52 is a 25. So that's going to go 180. So 170, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. It's going to go left 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we're going to get a roll of 20. Plus 5 for the fairway, so 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's where he's going to be, right in line with this 5. And he's at 425, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So he's 470. And he is left, we said 25. But he's got a straight shot at that pin on his approach. Okay, now for Rory, he's in the rough, so let's check his lie first. 25 is going to be a good lie. Now how about ball position? 44, and he's going to be fine there. It's level. He's just in the rough, so it's going to be a shot out of the rough. So let's get him back to the center line. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. So he's going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 185, and hitting uphill one. We need to hit it 195. So Rory with a 2-iron rating. 2-iron rating. And I think you're better to be a shade long than short. We're going to do a knockdown 5-iron for him. All right, so Rory swings out of the rough. 34 will be a 14. So that's going to go 190 minus 10 is 180. 25, 50, 75, 1. 25, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. It's going to go right 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And we're going to have a roll of 10 plus 5 is 15. 5, 10, 15. And so we are going to be right here, 10 yards further than Morikawa. So we're going to be at 430. And we're going to be right 20. So both of these guys are going to have an approach shot. And we know that Morikawa's furthest away. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25-yard approach going right at the stick. And so Morikawa with his approach, a 32 will be a 13. That'll be minus 5, right 5, minus 5, right 5, 20 feet minus 2 is going to be 18 feet. All right, now we got Rory. 1, 2. So he's going to have a 20-yard approach. And so Rory, 34 is a 15. That's going to be 9 feet. All right. So Morikawa, 18-footer. We just want it close. He's got this thing 1. So let's just get it close. A 14 is a 14. And he's got a tap in. If we would have went for it, it'd have been an inch away. Rory with a 9-footer is going to go for it for par. 41 is a 19. And that's in. If he would have played safe, he would have missed. And so he's going to get a par, 2 over on the day, 1 over on the tournament. But your winner with the tap-in putt is going to be Collin Morikawa. He 2 putts. He does manage to bogey the last hole, but he finishes the day at even, 3 under on the tournament. And so he is going to be, with a 4-stroke lead, your 2020 Masters champion. They bring out the green coat, and Collin Morikawa is our winner. Thanks for following along. We'll start up another tournament here in a little while. I want to run through some of these other sport games here, but we'll come up with I believe the U.S. Open tournament from Los Angeles will be our next golf tournament. Thanks for following along, and if you like what you see here, please hit like and subscribe. And thanks for watching Triple G Sports Replays.